Well, tick-tock, Missouri lawmakers have less than 3 weeks to pass the state's largest budget and redraw a congressional map.
Our Missouri Chief Capitol Bureau reporter Emily Manley explains what to expect in these final days of the session. Emily.
Well, Mandy, that's right. As we've been talking about throughout session, it's an election year. And as expected, things just aren't getting done compared to years past. For example, there's only been 2 bills that have been sent to the governor's desk so far this year. Last year at this time, there had been a total of 5. There's still some major priorities that are on the agenda to accomplish. And the longer they wait, the more lawsuits that could be filed against the state.
Do I think we will end up with a map by the time that we sine die? I do not.
Less than 15 days until lawmakers adjourn indefinitely.
The last 3 weeks, a lot of things are just dictated by what's in front of us, what the House sends over, what we can get access to.
One big ticket item on the agenda, a congressional map.
We haven't talked about them on the floor in a little while, and we've had a functioning Senate.
Missouri is the last state in the country to pass a map. Already a handful of lawsuits have been filed.
We certainly have a stalemate that we haven't quite figured out how to get past, but we're not giving up.
The deadlock comes after the House rejected the Senate's version, asking them to go to conference. But members of the upper chamber don't want to compromise, meaning the courts could intervene.
Folks are so very frustrated, mainly within the Republican Party over in the Senate, that we're not going to get to a resolution, which, for us, let's let the courts decide and go from there. But no, I don't believe that we'll actually land somewhere.
Another important matter, the budget. Last week, the Senate Budget Committee put money in the budget to raise teacher pay to $38,000.
The House budget came over and left almost $2 billion on the table. We have an opportunity to fix that and right that wrong.
Starting teacher pay in Missouri, $25,000, the lowest in the nation. But will that cash stay in the budget?
I learned a long time ago that it's not really pertinent for me to have priorities because it doesn't end up happening most of the time.
Now, the budget has to be on the governor's desk by May 6th, which is actually a week before session ends. The Senate is expected to take up the big, large spending plan, $47 billion, as soon as tomorrow and debate it throughout the week where changes could be made. I'm also told by Senator Rowden there's a very good chance that sports betting could also come up as a discussion on the Senate floor this week. Reporting live tonight from Missouri State Capitol Bureau in Jefferson City, I'm Emily Manley, Fox 2 News.